Yeah, I'm stacking them, yeah, yeah. Running with country bass, country bass. Yeah, I'm stacking them, yeah, yeah. Running with country bass, country bass. Yeah, I'm stacking them, yeah, yeah. Running with country bass, country bass. Yeah, I'm stacking them, yeah, yeah. Running with country bass, country bass.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris checking in yet again, and what I'm doing real quick is just checking the audio because I'm using this new microphone. So I'm gonna see if the audio is good. Make sure you hit that like for me. I want to make sure you guys can hear me a-okay. So give me just one moment here. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris checking quick is just checking the audio because I'm using this new microphone. Perfect. Audio is excellent. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm back in the coffee shop. Hopefully, it won't be too loud today. There's some people in here. They're being loud already, per usual. But it's all good. I don't care. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Just shout out to everybody tuned in. Bitcoin Chris checking in once again. If you guys don't know me, I'm Bitcoin Chris, and I have been in Bitcoin since 2016. Been spreading the gospel, the good news of not only Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, but of course Bitcoin, because we understand that on the US dollar and this fiat currency system is of the devil. So you have to understand and how to maneuver out of this, or maneuver your way in and out of the matrix, as I would say. Pretty much, I just, orange pill those who want to listen. I help people out with their personal credit, help people understand their contracts, what they're getting into, and I'm here to help everybody else. And in doing so, God will bless me and help me as well. So, um, once again, I'm in the coffee shop, and I don't have my lens on, even though it's on here. I just wanted to get this set up real quick because we're going to be diving into some tweets, Bitcoin charts, and the things per usual. But I know I made a comment today. I have some reactions on my Facebook. I want to go with you guys. You guys already know how I feel about schooling, about the 401ks, and a couple other things that we're going to talk about here on this actual live stream. But before we do, make sure you head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get your $10 free Bitcoin. Hit that like, share, subscribe if you're on X or on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. All that is in the description or link tree up above or down below, depending on where you are watching. So what we're going to do, of course, jump into the Bitcoin price, head over to, make sure you scan this QR code. Make sure you scan that QR code. Get your fold card, guys. There's no reason why you shouldn't have your fold card. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of mad at myself for not using this card more often, because I could have way more Bitcoin by just simply using this card, for paying bills that I've already paid. But it is what it is. You live and you learn, and hopefully you guys utilize this debit card to stack more Bitcoin anyway, regardless of what you're doing, because you're gonna have to pay your bills anyway. All right, so what we'll do right now is let's go ahead and jump into the Bitcoin price, the Bitcoin prices. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Thursday. I don't celebrate or rocks with Halloween, but if you celebrate and rocks with Halloween, that's on you. Good for you. Good for the kids. Be careful with the candy and all that stuff, and also just be aware of what you're celebrating, right? This day is a very evil day for the people that do the evil things. So just make sure you give an energy to that when you celebrate these things, right? And I know it's for the fun and games for the children, but you got to think about where all that energy and where all this stuff is coming from. But that's nor here nor there. Let's jump to the Bitcoin price. Right now, we're looking at the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, the red diamond popped up here at 8 o'clock this morning, and then since then we have came down. So I said I would go long from here if we were. I had some alerts here. Remember, I said if we break down here, we're coming down lower, and I said we can possibly come down here to 68,000. And I don't know which live it was. Probably like 2 lives ago, 2 videos ago. I mean, I could definitely pull it up, but I don't really want to right now. But if we do want to do that, we can go here and pull some fibs, right, from the most recent low to the recent high, and then you have your 618 lining up with 68,000, which is where I said I hope we didn't go, but also I don't care if we go there, right? Because if we go there, that is more Bitcoin for us to stack at a cheaper price. So I did close my longs that I had at 100% each. I had 2 longs that were that were open that I closed. So, I'm going to be reopening up some longs back down here. So I am going to put some alerts here. All right, so I have some alerts set down here. And then hopefully we bounce and then head higher. So that's what I'm looking at. And again, with the red diamond, we have confirmation of sells. We have a higher high, and then a lower high here, and then another lower high here. So here we are down here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the 4 hour, because it's the 1 hour time frame. All right, so looking at the 4 hour time frame. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Let me see if we can get them to turn down this music. This music kind of loud. Give me 1 second. What about audio now? Audio. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, yeah. What about audio now? Okay. Audio. Can y'all hear me? Okay. I don't know what happened to the audio. I guess this microphone cut out or something. Not 100% sure what happened, but that's fine. Let's continue here. All right. So as I was saying before, this audio cut out. I was speaking about, what's going on in life, right? So, guys, I was telling you guys the other day about, people that are getting fired from their jobs, right? I literally posted the other day, hey, you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, and you should also have a side business because, if you get fired, then what you're gonna do? Go get another job, and then you're at risk again of getting fired. You're always at risk of getting fired, right? So just make sure that you guys understand that some people don't listen, don't take heed, and this is the type of things that happen, right? When you're not prepared or you don't have a side hustle. So that's that. This is a great video to watch in regards to helping you understand and breaking down business credit and why you should obviously utilize business credit for those who don't have a corporation like Michael Saylor, where you're able to issue off, stock and convertible notes and buy more Bitcoin, right? So this is like for the normal person's easiest way for you to accumulate and to get rich and to get wealthy and to retire early if you're wise enough and smart enough to do so. So let's continue. What I wanted to show you guys typically here is, where is it at? All right, so here's one sentence or one tweet that I wanted to share here, and that is turn this on, and that is it's always someone with less Bitcoin, less. Well, I mean, just because you have less money don't mean that that you're bad or anything. But I don't want to take advice from you. Um, always someone with less Bitcoin than me, working a 9 to 5. No, this is correct. Wow. Working at 95, 9 to 5, telling me that my strategy is risky because I want to leverage my personal credit, which, if you know anything about credit, then without our credit, without our social security number, there is no account. We are the account holders. There is no debt. All debts are obligation of the United States government. So if you don't know what's really going on, then of course it's going to seem risky because you're not educated enough to understand what's really going on, which is why you're working a 9 to 5 job, which is why you're paycheck to paycheck, and which is why the AIs and the robots is coming to take your job. And then we gonna see what's really risky, right? So here we are in 2024. I remember talking about robots in 2022, 2020, 2021. And Elon just announced, the iRobots coming out real soon. We got the AIs being smarter, smarter and smarter day by day. So here we are. One moment, my son is calling, so let me call him back real quick. Hopefully, y'all can still hear me. I'll check on that in just a moment. Of course, he calls and then now he's not answering. Okay, but okay, Bucko. Make sure audio is good because I did get a call, and I know that call can interrupt the live stream. So let me make sure we're good. Oh, there it is. Yo, Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm live streaming. What's going on? No. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not. Sucks. He said he's tired of driving. I don't blame him. Okay, cool. You see your headset? The other headset works perfectly fine, so thanks. You need to send me the bread for it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad you used the blue one. Let me know if it works good. If not, we'll return it. It should. All right. Love you. Okay, bye bye. Works perfectly fine, so thanks. You need to send me the bread for it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, audio's good. Perfect. All right, so let's continue. All right, thanks guys for holding. That was my son. He calls me every day when he gets off school to see if I'm home or not. Um, and I'm not home, obviously. I am at the coffee shop shooting this video, running errands, doing what I got to do. So here we are. Let's continue. All right. Okay, excellent. There is a kid on here that I follow. I think his name is PB Invest. He's in high school, if I'm not mistaken, and he makes some real great money. And I've been seeing tweets from him recently, or just over the years, right? I think I don't know how old he is, um, or how young he is, but he makes great money trading, right? And then his parents still want him to graduate high school, which is fine. You do what you want with your children. That's fine. I don't care what you do with your children. But if my child learns how to trade and to make $10,000 a month, he's not gonna get up and go to school and worry about grades and worry about taking a test about calculus and all this shit that he doesn't need, right? Because that's a waste of mental capacity. They're teaching your kids a whole bunch of nothing that you're not going to utilize, because I can guarantee, unless you're going to school, we're going to jump into the Facebook responses now as well, because I can guarantee, if you're not going to school for engineering, if you're not going to school to be a doctor or lawyer or engineering or anything along those lines, that takes extensive and specific educational trait practices to get you to that level, then it's a waste of time, because you're literally not learning anything that's going to benefit you in the future, right? We don't use trigonometry, we don't use algebra, we don't use geometry, we don't use any of the shit that we learned in high school. It's a waste of fucking time. Whether you agree with me or not, I don't care. It's a waste of time. All right. And so here, if my child learns to make 10K a month, or even 5K a month, if my son is making 5K a month trading, he's not finishing high school. There's no need for him to be in high school. There's no need, in my opinion. This is my opinion only. He does not need to be in high school for any reason, right? Teaching your kids a whole bunch of nothing, right? Most of you think that the way it was 10, 20 to 30 years ago is how it is now, and it's not. And you're basically setting your kids up for failure, because public high schools teach them to be good slaves, worker bees, exactly what most of you are today, living paycheck to paycheck. And so I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. So obviously there's exceptions, that goes without saying, but also thinking that a 401k is it, not it. I've been saying that. I don't know one wealthy person with a 401k. They have IULs, they have trusts, and they have businesses. So keep doing what doesn't work, and don't invest, because most people don't invest, right? And let's see how far they get you and your family. And it's harsh, but it's not even that harsh. It's really true, right? It's really true, and you need to understand what's really going on out there, right? This is my mood every time Bitcoin dips, and now we're gonna jump into the responses on that same exact post on Facebook, because Facebook. I don't even like being on Facebook, but we'll jump on Facebook so I can see the responses, so I can hear so we can just go over these responses, right? I didn't even take a sip of my tea yet. Cheers. Oh my God, so good. So good. So here, you guys get to my screen. Yep. Cool. All right. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna go here. I gotta be a little bit nicer and kinder on Facebook because there's a bunch of softies out here. Everybody's so fucking soft nowadays. It's crazy. Excuse my language, but it's true. High school isn't teaching our kids nothing. It's not teaching our kids nothing. Nothing useful, that is. And it's a shame y'all put so much pressure on these kids. It's a shame y'all put so much pressure on these kids to get quote unquote good grades to just to get out of school and to be out here struggling. It's a damn shame, right? So here we're gonna go to all comments. We're gonna go here to all comments, and we're gonna go through exactly what people are saying, whether they agree or disagree, and we can go over that each bit by bit, bit by bit. No pun intended. So we got 18 likes, we got 21 comments. So I said nothing, not anything on purpose, right? Because they teach us nothing of value, nothing useful, not anything. I said nothing on purpose. Okay, so most of y'all think, yeah, already. This is the same thing that I wrote in the Twitter thread. Boom. I got someone asking and saying basically, let me put in my phone. Let me put the charger. Boom. All right, that's better. All right, cool. We got people saying high school classes are crucial in helping students explore and decide on. This is like a chat GBT response, right? Because I can tell by how this is. Just, I use chat GBT, so I know how chat GBT talks, right? This is a chat GPT response, right? Or a meta GPT, AI response, in my opinion. So of course you got your Ned Flanders who disagree with what I'm saying, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. So here it is, right? High school classes are crucial in helping students explore and decide on potential career paths by providing foundational skills, exposing them to to a range of field, and revealing strength and interests. Those who may not fully understand this concept might question, like, yeah, exactly, like, bro, this is ChatGPT, bro. You can't fool me, bro. You're not talking like this, and I know you, bro. I know you, and you don't talk like this. The value of early academic foundations, which is what's happening here. See, like what's happening here, like this is you can tell this is ChatGPT, which can sometimes correlate with challenges in securing a stable career path. What career path will you have when AIs take your fucking jobs, guys? What career path will you have? Answer me that question. What career path will you have when AI takes your jobs? Can you answer me that? Learning math and science at school will help me into becoming a software engineer. As I just said, unless you are becoming an this is why I have to say the things that I say. Obviously, there are exceptions that goes without saying, but people don't read, right? So here we are. And then he says, which school subjects do you consider less relevant to career development? Right, and that depends on the career you're absolutely looking to obtain or go into, or field of choice, or skills that you're looking to obtain to further yourself and to have a great quote unquote career. Career, even the word career is a scam, right? In my opinion. So I said, okay, ChatGPT. I said there are exceptions, in my opinion. Our children, if you're going to send your kids to school, in my opinion, it should be up to the eighth grade max, unless you're going to be an engineer, doctor, or lawyer, or anything like that. And regardless, school is a waste of time, and college is a waste of time and money, even if you're going to become a doctor or a lawyer, because you will be drowning in student loan debt. So no matter how you look at it, you are losing. But go off, right? All right. So that's just my personal opinion. Okay. Okay. Unless you become an engineer, like an engineer, I feel like that's a great field to jump into, right? Um, Lawyers and attorneys, I don't really rock with lawyers and attorneys like that because most of them are, very crooked, and their allegiance is to the courtroom and not to you. And they're really, um, most of them are very, they're crooked, man. Most of them are crooked. course, you got your good lawyers, your good attorneys, right? But most of them are crooked. Whether you want to accept that, believe that or not, it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. So let's continue. Grammar is useful. So you don't learn grammar up until the eighth grade, guys. People are just saying the dumbest things. So here we are. Agreed, eighth grade max, but truly after fifth grade, it's all irrelevant. So here we go. Somebody says fifth grade, right? Grammar is important, but the comment above was ChatGPT. Exactly. I already knew it was, especially by how it was. I use ChatGPT. You can't tell me it wasn't ChatGPT. It definitely was. All right. So my children have access to many resources to be wasting time in a public school system. Legit, could not agree more. My son did come home last night showing me he learned how to do his own taxes in economics. He goes half day, almost done, and I was impressed. We all laughed and said, "Yeah, but you could have learned that in a course and already had been charging people to do their taxes." So I agree. They're trying to convince us that they're adding pre-relevant learning to the curriculum. It's all a joke to hinder them further in life by keeping them dumbed down to what's really going on and really how to really be wealthy. Exactly. Rant over, as this is a daily conversation in our house. So again, if you're wise enough to understand what's really going on, again, this is gonna resonate with you. And if you're a sheep and you took the vax and you believe anything the social media or the mainstream media tells you, then this is not gonna resonate with you, right? Because you are still thinking that this is the 1990s, early 2000s, and even up until 2015. All this was a okay, right? In my opinion, but now it's all irrelevant. Everything's out the window. We're in 2024. 10 years ago is not the same as now, and it's not going to be in another 10 years. So let's continue. We just got to make sure we're teaching them at home, as you should be. That is absolutely correct. You should. That goes without being said. Some people aren't great teachers or even parents, so it's a good thing that there are public options and standards that help society function and help individuals function in societies. Yeah, not all education is useful, especially if you know the history of public schools creation. But bring basic life skills and cooking, cleaning, and simple repairs around the house. Nah, that's what you need to teach your damn kids. The school don't need to be teaching your kids that. That's what you need to teach your kids, in my humble opinion. For anyone that defends the public school system knows this. Rockefeller founded the Board of Education and said himself, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers." It created a industry for development, and they need factory workers for those jobs. Bingo. All right, this is where college comes in. Not the ones run like a greedy corporation controlled through the state. Critical thinking, real history, diving deep, complicated subjects are all important. All the people graduating college still lost. Many never used their degree. I didn't even say this. This is somebody else, and this is absolutely right. Many never used their degrees, and I was one of them. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Let me zoom in because I know y'all can probably barely see what's going on. Let me zoom in. My bad, guys. My bad for the visual. The majority of my personal growth happened after graduating. College is good if you want to become a doctor or lawyer, and there are many other alternatives to education other than traditional paths to promote abstract thinking. I'm aware. I don't use my degree. I, I don't use my degree either. Then why did y'all go to school? But I still don't think college was a waste, and many more careers do best going through college. It's not a necessary tool for success by any means. But I'll be the first to say we need plenty more people in trade schools and learning hands-on skills. But college is the best place to learn to question the status. Best place to learn to question the status quo. No, they make you a part of the status quo. Make friends for life. Getting involved. I think college is only great for um, networking. And again, if you're going to school for to be a doctor, engineer, or doctor, disregard any of these opinions because I already stated this has some exceptions. So we're not talking about you guys. I have one. I have one that just graduated and one graduating in May. Unless your child is overachiever, this is correct. The state of Florida is limited what our students are allowed to learn. They pressure them to decide their future at 15, 16, but provide no classes on that truly prepares them for adulthood. That's the key. Florida has put limits and knowledge and standards on things only that really On things that really only have to do with funding. It's a stupid control system for what can be a very functional education system. So, as we just said earlier, they want a nation of workers, not thinkers. So, of course, they're not going to put you in a position to outthink them, right? You guys are the worker bees that gets the system going and keeps the system running. One of my homies, I have nothing. That's right. We all ain't got nothing for going to school. Another one, 100%. Okay, cool. What about social skills, peer interactions, relationship building, and making friends? Okay, yeah. That's why I said up until eighth grade. Like, like what other skills are you learning from ninth grade to 12th grade? But okay, go off. But okay, go off. There's always people trying. See, that's the thing. This is why. That's why I said this comment right here. There's always people that will try to defend the system which oppresses them. We're living in wild times, right? Sheep will try to defend the system that oppresses them. How are you being oppressed? If they're not teaching you, well, matter of fact, let's don't even take my word for it. Let's log in to check out the statistics, right? Let's check out the statistics, right? Damn, my opinion, right? Education level ranking worldwide. USA is number. I can even ask Chat GBT. That's what I should do. I should ask Chat GBT. As of now, when did this come out? This is 2023. 11 out of the top 20 universities are American, of course. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying anything about, the top universities, right? I'm talking about the generic, regular, educational system. So, are we supposed to be the best and the richest country in the world? Why are we 13th place, trailing behind countries like Germany and New Zealand? We ranked first in 2018. Now we're 12th in 2024. U.S. placed 16th out of 81 countries in science. 28% of U.S. adults say America is the best in the world or above average in K 12 system compared with other wealthy nations. Just just 28% say that because they know it's not true. 28% are the sheep that think they know what they talking about or never left the country or don't know anything about Switzerland or Germany or New Zealand or all the other countries that are or all the 12 other countries that are ahead of us in education. So I rest my case. Don't even worry about my opinion because my opinion is irrelevant when the facts are there to support my hypothesis or thinking or to support my thinking, right? Because it's true. It's true. Looks like we're coming down, guys. Looks like we're coming down for BTC. Keep an eye out for BTC. All right, so cool. That's that. Um, Jump back to Twitter real quick. So, so yeah, I say that to say, if you actually think in your mind that the way things were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, some of our parents are 50s and 60 years old, right? Where the dollar was so much stronger, where the cost of living was so much lower, where education in general was so much cheaper, right? And if you think that that way of doing things is going to work in today's society in 2024 and beyond, you're going to be the one you're going to be the one that's struggling. Like I said, that's going to be you and your family that got to deal with your inability to comprehend and discern and to see what's actually going on in today's world, right? So that's really all up on you. I just try to educate you guys, on what I see and what's been going on and how things are trending using common sense along with all the technology resources and everything that we have at our fingertips, right? I kind of I like to talk about things that I know about. I don't talk about things that I don't know about. If I don't know about anything, I tell you guys I don't know, and I've always said that even back in the clubhouse days, right? If I don't know something, I'm not gonna be a idiot and say something and be wrong about it if I don't know about it. I'm the type to say I don't know about that subject. I would have to look it up, or I recommend you speak to someone else who's a little bit more educated on that topic. But some of you guys will just speak out your ass and just say something that you feel is right. So you got to get out your feelings. So that's one. You got to get out your feelings. Two is you got to diligently do your due diligence and also read. A lot of y'all are not reading. And I keep saying the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Here it is. If you guys want to trade, here's the Bybit link. You'll get 5,000 in bonuses. If you guys trade, that is. Don't trade. Stack your Bitcoin and chill. If you are going to trade, use a baby back. We call them poor. All right. So cool. All right. What I'll do is, so today I said I would do it yesterday, but I didn't feel like being live. I didn't feel like talking to nobody. I didn't feel like doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on real quick and then I'm going to end today's stream because my son is at the crib. So I'm about to go slide to the crib. I see my little man. And we're going to do, the Lira. I need some sugar in this tea. Okay, so I got to do this the other way. BTC to Turkish lira. So we're gonna go through a couple different countries here before we end today's stream, so you guys can see exactly how much money your currency or the currency in that particular country has gone up or has gone down. But for this one, we're doing BTC, so this means it would be going up, right? Um, let's do 5 years. And I have a tweet, which is the tweet that we were just looking at about, I think about a year ago when I shared the actual first data that I was thinking on about this. But anyways, 2 million, up 2 million in Turkish lira. In the past 5 years, you're up 4,430%. Turkish lira, BTC. Now let's look at we're gonna look at a bunch of different ones, right? We're gonna look at the USD, up 600% in the past 5 years. So even the USD losing value. We did the Congolese. You want to go to Jamaica? Let's check out the Jamaican dollar real quick. Up 7x in Jamaican terms. So you're 7 times richer if you lived in Jamaica. Guyanese, the same thing, 6x in Guyana. Let's look at the Congolese franc. You're up 12x. Congolese. Central African franc, 6x. We're looking at the what else? What else? What else? What else is in a crazy country right now? The rupee, 10x, and the Rwandan franc. And yo, this is another thing. Why are these countries controlled by France still? Right? Why are these people controlled by France still? France goes into these African countries, steals, pillages, from these countries and puts them on the franc, and they don't even use the fucking franc. They use the euro. It's crazy. Pakistani rupee. Let's look at the Pakistani rupee. 12x. Lebanese pound. This is a very powerful one right there. This is a powerful one. I already knew. Forgot about this one. The Lebanese pound up 45,000%. What is this? Three? That's six. What? 6,294,761,343 Lebanese pound. Is that what it is? Yep, Lebanese pound for one freaking Bitcoin. Up 45,000%. Do a year. Up 11x in 1 year. Let's look at the Mexican peso. I love Mexico. Up 100% in the last year, and we're up. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Be frozen. Are we frozen here? Are we frozen here? What's going on here? There it is. Almost 7x in the last 5 years. 100% in the last year. Almost 7x. Let's see. We have Japanese yen. Almost 10x in the last 5 years. 1 year, 100%. Congolese, Costa Rican, Colombian, Chinese yuan, Canadian dollar. We already know they hit 100,000, or it's less than that now. Up 100%. 5 years, 7%, 700%, 7x. Sorry. Argentine, 6,000% in the last 5 years. In the last year, almost 200%. So they're like, okay, we're gonna cool off the money printing for a couple months, right? Here's when they're like, okay, we're gonna chill on the money printing, and then let's start money printing again. It's all coming. It's all going to zero against Bitcoin, guys, as you guys already know. You guys already know. You guys already know. It's not like something's on fire, but it's making sure it's not any of my equipment on fire. So I was looking around. So, anyways, BTC. This is crazy, right? So this is great to know, great information to have, great things to think about, because you can definitely you know go to another country as a Bitcoiner, and if you want to live on a Bitcoin standard, you damn sure can. So that's that. All right. So here we are, 2024, fourth quarter, and I know that a lot of people are not prepared for what's coming. I know that a lot of people are not prepared for a bank run, a bail in, because the banks can take your money, which is why I keep telling you guys, if you have money in the bank, it's one of the stupidest things you can do, unless it's money to pay for your bills. 401ks are scams. Education is a scam. As far as the American education is a scam, because you can learn pretty much everything online, right? Everything that you want to learn and can learn is online, or there are other alternatives besides paying $100,000 in education and fees to learn a skill that you can learn online, at a fraction of the cost, and from people that actually own a business, right? I learned how to start my business from a business owner. I didn't go to school to learn from a professor behind a desk who never has owned a business to learn about business. That shit don't make no sense to me. And it did make sense when I wasn't educated about it. About yeah, let's go to school, learn about business, right? Because it sounds good. That's the thing, guys. It's called the American dream because you got to be asleep to believe it, right? So it sounds good to those who are not really educated and don't really know what's going on. But you need to fix your credit if you want to. You don't have to do anything, right? But I recommend that you fix your credit. You need to learn to read your contracts. You need to be investing. I'll show you guys real quick if I can turn this camera around. Probably, I don't think I can turn the camera around. I was on Amazon last night and I found some books. that I'm going to be reading. So I want you guys to check out a few of these books. And I think I can turn the camera around. Let me turn this camera around real quick. All right, cool. Yep. I'm just sharing. I have the, it's on reverse. Let me fix that as well. All right, cool. Very first book, IUL. What did I say that the wealthy have? They don't have no fucking 401k. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you guys the same shit. I've been saying the same shit since 2017 to fix your credit. I've been saying the same thing to leverage your business credit since 2020. I've been saying the same shit. Shit gets so annoying. I've been talking about IULs for a few years now. Same shit. Very first book, IUL ASAP. Win financially the game of life. Invest like the wealthy. $10. Get this fucking book. Read it. Second, the win-win strategy. Investments the government will. I'm not sure what that one is. I think it's like seven different like categories or fields of seven different things that the government always needs. So you can possibly jump into that as far as a business opportunity or information or a business idea for an example. So it's only $20. Get the book. Get the book, guys. Next one. I know it's a little blurry, so I'm trying to get it to. There it is. The Home Base Business Guide to Write Off Almost Anything. The Home Base Business Guide to Write Off Almost Anything. Get this book. I keep telling you guys to get an LLC and start writing things off. I told you guys to LLC your name, but y'all don't listen. Keep paying taxes though. I tell you guys about trust, like I did the other day here in this exact coffee shop where I went over trust, and it was a bit loud, but I can do I can redo it. I can redo the trust, live. I can redo a little trust live. The only living trust books you'll ever need to make your own trust. I keep telling you guys, put your Bitcoin in a trust. I'm not saying y'all be thinking I just be saying these things just to say these things. I don't know what y'all be thinking, to be honest with you. I don't know what y'all be thinking. But I know that I be thinking I'm trying to help you guys out. And the whole time, y'all just be listening. I don't need you to listen. I need you to take action. I need you to read your contracts. I need you to be diligent. I need you to think about your future. I need you to plant seeds like I made in the other video. Plant your seeds because what you reap now will sow in the future or better. So with that being said, that's it for today's video. We are an hour in. Our video like that. Time flies. Time is flying. Time is an illusion. Bitcoin tatted. I got no fear. Never have, never have been fearful of any Bitcoin dip, because when you know math and you understand, you do conviction, and you know that Bitcoin is energy, and Bitcoin is sent from God to protect those who believe and that understand, or to get you out of this fiat corrupt demonic system that we're in. Trade that fiat for the hard money. Trade the soft money for the hard money, right? When you know that, and when you know better, you do better. And the best hair in Bitcoin, Bitcoin Chris, checking in, checking out, dropping game, dropping gems, is trying to help you guys out as much as I can with the information that I have and the things that I've done and the things that I'm doing. And I'm just trying to share and spread the love. God loves you. I love you. Head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin. Chris, get $10 free Bitcoin. Not only that, make sure you guys get this, scan this little QR code here and make sure that you get your full card and start to stack your Bitcoin and chill. You're going to pay your rent anyway, right? You're going to get gas anyway, right? You're going to pay your phone bill anyway, right? Pay with Fold so that way you can get Satoshis and Sats back, okay? Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing around. Get your Sats back. Get your sats back. It's the easiest way for you to make Bitcoin or earn Bitcoin without having to buy it. Because y'all always complain that y'all don't got no money. Which is why I tell you guys to fix your fucking credit so you can get some money to buy Bitcoin, to buy assets, to start a business. So you can then use the cash flow from the business to buy Bitcoin or use the credit and the capital to buy Bitcoin. There's so many ways to do this. There's no excuses at all. But you guys love to have excuses. You guys love to bitch and complain. You guys love to be lazy. And if it ain't you, then this ain't for you. But there's people out here that are lazy. There are people out here that make excuses for everything. There are people out here that tell me that I'll tell you how to, I'll show you guys the game. You guys go try and do it yourself. And then guess what? You guys try to get business credit on your own, and then you don't get the bread, or you don't get as much bread. When I can literally get you anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 per LLC on the low end, and y'all want to go over here and try to do everything on your own. That's fine. I want you to do it on your own. I want you to learn. I want you to be successful. But don't be complaining when you don't get a $50,000 approval. That's all. $50,000 approval. Bitcoin 100x's. You just made 50,000, or just 100% from here 140. You just made 50K. But I was watching the video that I posted about business credit, and I was breaking down the math. If you have all your bills at the end of your month, after at the end of the month, after paying all your bills, if you only have $100, $200 left, and you're saying that you're gonna save your way to make money. First of all, savers are losers. Savers are poor because you're saving in a currency that's dying, so you're getting hit twice, right? First of all, your money's losing value. Second of all, your money's not doing anything. So why are you saving? Again, your money should not be in no damn savings account unless you're saving in Bitcoin. So if you have $100 to $200 extra, and I did the math, I'm like, y'all be smoking, y'all be drinking, y'all be going out, y'all be buying clothes, y'all be doing a bunch of shit. So typically you probably don't have much money left over at the end of the month after you do all the shit that you want to do, right? So the main message here is today is, of course, where do we bounce? Yes, scams that we're used to, spending your money on liabilities. Schools are scams unless you're going for a specific topic, specific skill. 401ks are scams. You guys think it's not? Okay. I don't know, not one millionaire, not one billionaire that has a fucking 401k. But okay, you guys keep your little crappy, crusty 1% match, 2% match, 3% match, 4% match in your 401k. Okay. Which is in stocks, which is denominated in USD, and then the USD is going down in value. You really think that your money's going up in value, but it's not, or the stock's going up in value, but it's not. The whole system is fraud. So think about the things that I'm saying. Look up the things that I'm saying. Go watch my old live streams. If the live streams aren't showing up on X, go to YouTube and look at my previous live streams. Watch them on 1.2, 1.5, 1.25. That way you don't have to sit there for the whole hour, and or it just goes a little bit faster so you don't have to be there for a whole hour. I always do that if I'm listening to somebody's podcast and they're talking too slow for me. I can comprehend pretty fast. So if you're talking too slow for me, I'm just going to speed up the video. Speed up the video, go through the videos, take notes, do your research, fix your credit, get business credit. You can do it on your own if you want. Good luck. If you need our help, we can help you. Good luck. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you to be successful. Stack your Bitcoin. Good luck. Get your money out of these bank accounts because they are going to pull the plug and start over with a brand new CBDC, whether you acknowledge it, accept it, know it or not. It's coming, right? It's coming. That being said, Bitcoin Chris checking out swanbitcoin.com/. Bitcoin Chris. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Again, scan this QR code right here and make sure you get your fold card. Make sure you head over to Bitcoin Dad Fiat Dad to get your merch, the Bitcoin merch, right? Bitcoin hoodies on the way, or they're already here. You just got to order them. So order your Bitcoin hoodies. Also, click the link down in the description, link tree in the description, or click down in the YouTube section and just look at the services I provide. Or if you want to trade, the links are there. Or if you need the ID for or Paulo, or however you say that country's name, if you need the ID, go order the ID. The credit, all that stuff is in there. My social media tags, handles on there. So with that being said, please don't take anything I say personal because that's one of the four agreements is don't take anything personal, especially when somebody's trying to help you. Um, take it Take it with a grain of salt. If it don't apply to you, if it applies to you, look at yourself in the mirror and take accountability and take responsibility and stop playing around. I've been saying the same things for over 3, 4, 5 years, and nothing has changed. You know why? Because the truth never changes. Only the lies change. You know, only the lies change. Bitcoin is true. God is true. Jesus is true. God loves you. I love you. Say a prayer for you guys. Say a prayer for me. All right, guys. I'm out. Bitcoin for checking out.